New revelations as far as the terror blast that took place on 10th of November in the national capital. Number one, ladies and gentlemen, the Delhi bombers' new video on terror has also come out. He's speaking about, and it tells you how radicalized Dr. Umar was. Umar, the revelation number 2, likely made this video at the Al-Falah University campus, which is now being seen as an epicenter as far as the investigation is concerned. And of course, of this entire terror module, revelation number 3, Hamas-style attack was planned with rockets and drones. They were inspired with what Hamas did on 7th of October in 2023, when they in fact launched that attack in Israel. And since then, there has been massive fight, between Israel and Hamas. Shoe bomb was supposedly going to be used in the Delhi blast, and the raids now are being conducted at the Al-Falah University in Delhi and Faridabad. The Vice Chancellor of that university has been asked to appear before the investigating agencies, and a new picture of Shaheen and Muzammil with one of the cars which was supposedly to be used in the terror attack, the Brezza car, has also surfaced. These are 6 new developments which have taken place as far as the investigation is concerned. The other piece of evidence which has come out is this video. The 1 minute 41 second shocking, shattering video that has come out in the 10/11 Delhi blast case. Now, this video, which has been accessed by NDTV, is an undated video of Dr. Umar-un-Nabi, the suicide bomber of November 10th, when the bomb that took place, the attack that took place outside the Red Fort in Delhi. Now, he in this video, Dr. Umar, can be seen wearing a t-shirt, sitting in a room with very little furniture, and he talks about the suicide bombing being misunderstood concept. He calls it a martyrdom operation. It tells you the level of indoctrination that not only this doctor but also others in this module completely brainwashed. Sources have told NDTV that the video was likely recorded on the campus of the Al-Falah University in Faridabad. Umar and Muzammil lived in the building number 17, and this video was reportedly recorded in a room in that building itself. Take a look at this story.
One of the very misunderstood concept is concept of what has been labeled as suicide bombing.
It is the most shattering 1 minute 41 seconds of video to emerge so far in the 10/11 Delhi blast case. NDTV has accessed an undated video of Dr. Umar-un-Nabi, the 10/11 suicide bomber who triggered the explosion near the Red Fort in the capital. In this video, Dr. Umar is seen wearing a dark grey t-shirt, seated in a room with minimal furniture. A black shirt hangs behind him as he sits in front of a steel almirah. He speaks directly to the camera, with shifty eyes, sometimes looking at the floor.
It is being known in Islam. There are multiple contraindications, there are multiple arguments that have been brought against it.
Sources tell NDTV the video was likely recorded inside the Al-Falah University campus in Faridabad. Dr. Umar and Dr. Muzammil stayed in building number 17, and investigators believe this video was shot in a room on the upper floor of that building. It is also likely the recording was done before the arrests of Muzammil and Shaheen, both doctors at Al-Falah University and now accused of being part of the Jaish-linked terror module. NDTV Bureau Report.
What is shocking about this entire module is the kind of people, those who have been associated with it. I want to, at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, reveal on the broadcast 10 faces of the 10/11 terror that we are talking about. These are the characters, those who have been, in fact, instrumental in what was happening. Just take a look at one by one. Umar bin Khatib, aka Hanzullah, Pakistan-based handler. He's the main guy as far as this entire conspiracy is concerned, and it tells you that according to the agencies, that this was being planned, hatched across the border as far as the Umar, the Hanzullah is concerned. He is the handler of this entire module. Maulvi Irfan Ahmad Wage, cleric from Shopian, he's the one who was in charge of radicalizing these doctors. He's the one who turned the doctors, people who save lives, into suicide bombers. That is what the allegation of the agencies is. Then, of course, Dr. Shaheen Saeed, Jaish's women wing leader. She's the financer of the cell. She is the one who brought the Maruti Brezza vehicle, which was also supposed to be used as in the suicide bomb attack in the national capital. Number 4 among the 10 faces. Let's just move on and I'll give you a sense about the others. Dr. Muzammil Shakil, radicalized by Maulvi Wage, helped cleric expand terror network. He's the one who, then of course expanded the whole network, got other doctors in touch with Wage for radicalization. Number 5 is Dr. Adil Ahmad Rathar, recruited by Muzammil. So after he was radicalized, the Muzammil then went ahead and radicalized and recruited other doctors as well. Then, of course, we move on to the face number 6. That's Dr. Umar-un-Nabi, Red Fort suicide bomber. He was talking about in that video about martyrdom and so forth. I mean, all, in crisp English. And imagine somebody educated, a doctor, radicalized to the extent that he became the suicide bomber. Move on to the other one. In fact, on the terror list, the 10 terrorists, Dr. Parvez Ansari, radicalized by sister Dr. Shaheen. He's brother of Dr. Shaheen. He's assistant professor at Lucknow University. Investigations are on about his role as well. Dr. Farooq Ahmad Dar, radicalized by Maulvi Wage, worked at a college in Uttar Pradesh. He also is being investigated by the agencies. And Amir Rashid Ali, he is the one who brought the I-20 car that was used in the suicide bombing, the explosion that took place outside Red Fort. And finally, Jasir Bilal Wani, drone bomb maker. His role also becomes very, very important because, as I said, that the whole plan was of an attack using drones and rockets. They wanted to do a absolutely shocking Hamas-style terror attack in the country. My colleague Pradeep Datta has been tracking all the latest developments as far as this entire terror cell and the investigation is concerned. Pradeep, we just revealed the 10 faces of 10/11. This is the network which wanted to shake India. The suicide bomber, of course, his video has also come out. What are the agencies saying? How broad is this entire network?
Yes, Ankit, I had been interacting with the security agency officials. All of them are saying this is tip of an iceberg. There is possibility that many more people are also part of this terror module. See, what is really confronting and the biggest ever challenge that is confronting security agencies right now, that's radicalization. Because security agencies are trained to neutralize time bomb ticking on the roadside. But what to do with the time bomb that is ticking in their minds? And that is problematic for them, how to deal with this situation. And if you look at this particular terror attack, Red Fort attack, you will find the footprints of Jaish-e-Mohammed, but the strategy of Hamas. Because one person who had been arrested, Jasir Ahmad Wani, or alias Danish, he was the one who was providing technical support to suicide bomber Umar-un-Nabi. And see, he was trying to weaponize drones the way Hamas had been doing in Gaza, the way they had been trying to target Israel, and he was trying to weaponize those drones. He was into rudimentary rocket making so that they can target security installations, they can target crowded places. The idea was basically they wanted to communalize atmosphere because all those areas that they had chosen, those were the Hindu-dominated areas. So they can carry out explosion at the crowded places. They can widen fault line between two communities, communalize atmosphere, destabilize situation. So this is one of the biggest ever plot that had been unearthed by Jammu and Kashmir police. One feels like saluting them because it was through posters only. Okay. They started investigation. They were able to catch hold of that Molvi. The Molvi Irfan Ahmed Waghi, you rightly said, it was a by chance meeting with Dr. Muzammil. And finally, he radicalized people. And see, right now, you don't need people to cross line of control. All you have to do is impregnate those ideologies and ideas in the minds of the youngsters so that you can turn them into terror machine. And see, in this particular case, the doctors who are supposed to provide life and help people, they are the one who are ready to take lives of the people here in this case. So that
absolutely no value, Pradeep, of their own life, and with that also taking innocent lives. There is no justification of any sort in any religion for an act like this. Pradeep, thank you for joining me at this moment. Remember, among the 10 faces that we revealed at this moment, there was the last one that we were speaking about. That face, of course, is of Jasir Bilal Wani, also known as Danish, a resident of Anantnag. He was picked up by the NIA team from Srinagar. Now, investigators believe that Jasir wasn't just a helper, he was the tech brain of the module. The NIA has in fact accused and has said that he provided critical technical support, modifying drones and even attempted to make small rockets.
The National Investigation Agency has made a major breakthrough in the Red Fort area car bomb blast case. The agency has arrested another key associate of the main bomber, Umar-un-Nabi, the man behind the attack that killed 15 people. The arrested accused has been identified as Jasir Bilal Wani, also known as Danish, a resident of Kazigund in Anantnag. He was picked up by an NIA team from Srinagar. According to investigators, Jasir wasn't just a helper. He was the tech brain of the module. The NIA says he provided critical technical support, modifying drones, and even attempting to make small rockets, allegedly to be used in future terror attacks. What's even more alarming, sources say the module was working on Hamas-style drone weaponization, similar to what has been seen in Gaza, Syria, and Afghanistan. The plan was to attach small bombs with cameras and batteries to drones and fly them into crowded areas and security installations. The NIA is now pursuing multiple leads across states to identify every member of this high-tech terror network. At the center of it is Dr. Umar-un-Nabi, a faculty and doctor at Al-Falah University in Faridabad.
It has been labeled as suicide bombing. It is martyrdom operations.
He is the suicide bomber who drove the I-20 car that exploded near the Red Fort. And Amir Rashid Ali, arrested by the NIA, is the owner of I-20 that Umar drove and detonated. He provided logistical support and allegedly procured the explosives. NDTV Bureau Report.
A lot is being spoken about how Jaish is behind this attack, and it is the imprint of the Jaish, but the whole idea was to copy what Hamas did. But two terror outfits which have in fact have an imprint on this, Jaish and Lashkar, both operating from across the border in Jammu and Kashmir. Let's just take a look at how different their operational styles are, and that gives you a sense of which terror group is this module related to. In fact, Jaish-e-Mohammed believes in Fidain suicide strikes, whereas Lashkar-e-Toiba, commando-style assaults, what you saw in Mumbai 26/11 attack. Now, let's also move forward and understand the sleeper cell depth of both these evil terror groups. Long-term sleeper cells inside India is the strength of Jaish-e-Mohammed. External cross-border strike teams. This is what Lashkar-e-Toiba, in fact, they send Pakistanis, trained Pakistanis to carry out strikes. indoctrination infrastructure of Jaish-e-Mohammed is quite intense. Radicalization and it's a big madrasa network which they try and dig into in India. Broader militia charity ecosystem is what Lashkar, focuses on. The cadre design, martyrdom-driven fighters, so they are ready to blow themselves up and they don't care about anybody's life. Tactically trained commandos. We have seen how military trained commandos were used by Lashkar in the Bombay attack. Apart from that, the leadership culture if you compare both the cult-style obedience of Masood Azhar and structured hierarchy of Jamaat-ud-Dawa and ISI as far as Lashkar is concerned. Another important point, the target selection. High symbolism security targets. They try for, big terror strikes, civilian heavy multi-node attacks. They want to, in fact, create sensation by killing as many innocent as they can. ISI, how it is utilization, high impact destabilization tool of the ISI is what Jaish is used by, the Pakistan Notorious Spy Agency. Disciplined proxy regiment is how Lashkar is used by the ISI. And when you talk about the geographical basis, the areas where they in fact draw their inspiration from, Deobandi Taliban linked routes. Meanwhile, here Lashkar-e-Toiba, Punjab-based logistical sprawl is what makes the functioning of both these terror groups different. This is, ladies and gentlemen, an ongoing investigation. A lot of revelations will come. NDTV has the biggest stream tracking every development on the 10/11 investigation. We'll keep getting you the latest on this. There is breaking news coming in.